Hey, it's Liz. This is the Tombstone Tarot and my other channel, the Tombstone Tourist. I am back for another political read. I am starting to do the races in the midterms. Today I'm going to look at the governor race in Arizona between incumbent Democrat Katie Hobbs and bootlicker Republican Trump bootlicker Andy Biggs. I mean, Andy Biggs, that's his platform. He'll do whatever Trump tells him to do. So let's take a look. Feeding the pigeons here. Alright, hopefully you can see. Cut the deck 3 times. Let's see, maybe I'll do it there. Sorry about that. And we'll just do one more. All right, and I'll pick up one card for Katie Hobbs, one card for Andy Biggs. Who's gonna win? King of Cups. Sometimes this can be the misinformation card, but in this particular instance, I'm getting like emotion. I mean, what's going on now in Washington and all that. So she's got that. But you know, he's like, you know how. How to put this, Republicans, oh, family and all this other stuff. Of course, they're not in it. Of course, they're definitely not pro-family. She's got the Magician card. She's got a few tricks up her sleeves. He's got Judgment. Because you got to remember, he's a bootlicker, so whatever happens to Trump happens to him. Katie Hobbs, Andy Biggs. King of Swords. Could be the courts. Not sure what that means yet. But Andy Biggs is getting out of Dodge. Katie Hobbs. And Katie Hobbs is no progressive. She's definitely centrist, I always thought Arizona might go progressive blue, but I guess have been wrong with that. But, they just, Arizonans, they want to do, again, minimal government. They don't want to be told what to do. But, But Trump has been telling them, the exact opposite. They've been, again, she won't have any problem with donations. She's got to have quite a treasure chest. Andy Biggs, betrayal. Now remember, whatever happens to Trump happens to Andy Biggs. They're tied at the hip. Hobbs. Sometimes this could be the loser, you know, but she's the beacon of light. The beacon of reason, of sanity. He's taking a new journey. And also, what I get, you know, he willingly, I mean, he's got no one else to blame but himself. He's gonna follow Trump right off the cliff. Katie Hobbs. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Sorry about that, folks. Just did a video with Troy Jackson too. He got this, but I think it's between her and the voters. I think this is. I think Troy. It's the same thing with Troy. It's not so much deal making. It's her relationship with the voters of Arizona. Yeah, he's going elsewhere. He's gonna be looking for a new job. Okay, so I'm calling it for Katie Hobbs. Now, Katie, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody else might know better than me, but from what I understand, she's actually fairly popular in Arizona. She's careful to tread the line. You know, that's why she's a centrist. She doesn't go too progressive because, you know, there still is a significant Republican voter base in Arizona, which it's getting smaller and smaller, but it's still there. So I think she'll win. And Andy Biggs, I think he's got a lot of trouble coming up. That card, the Fool card, is just going to follow Trump right off the cliff. He may be coming under investigations. So that's it, folks. We'll do a haunting affirmation. Let's see. It's by Boardwalk. Not sponsored. I ordered it and paid for these. So this is the one I picked out. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The haunting of a sprawling manor begins with a single unexplained disappearance. Vanish under mysterious circumstances. Notoriety is yours for the taking. Words to live by. See you in the next video.